Hello, welcome to everyone. In this video want to discuss about the question asked in the University of Calcutta for semester 2 for the physics honors, that is paper CC4, that is actually wave and optics. Okay, this is the question asked in 2021. If you want to watch the previous year solution and the others paper of Calcutta University as well as for West Bengal State University, you can go to the description box, link are given there. So let's start today's video of the year 2021 of CC4 paper for physics honors of the semester 2 of University of Calcutta. Look at the questions asked in this year 2021. You say that you need to attend question number 1 and any 4 from the rest of these question, and in question 1 you need to solve the 5 question among these. So from this A B C D E F G H you need to solve 5, and rest of the among the rest you need to solve 4 question. 2AB, C, 3AB, C, 4AB, 5ABC, 6ABC, 7AB. Okay, so these are the questions. I request all of you to try solve this question yourself. After that you watch this video to watch the solution. If there is any problem to solve this question, you go through this video to watch the solution. Okay, at first you try to solve these questions, right? All these questions you try to solve yourself at first. After that you watch this video to watch the solution of this question, right? So I request all of you try to solve this question. 5 ABC, 6 ABC, 7 AB. Okay, so all of these are asked in 2021 CC4, that is wave and optics paper, right? So let's start with the solution. First you can see first question says, when two mutually perpendicular simple harmonic motion, that is represented by x equal to 2 cos pt and y equal to 2 cos 2 pt, superimpose on a particle, what will be the shape of the path followed by this particle? Okay, so x equal to this, y equal to this. So just putting this formula of cos 2 pt is 2 cos square pt minus 1, and this is nothing but 2 cos pt whole square minus 2, and this is nothing but the x. So y equal to x square minus 2, that is x square equal to y plus 2, that's mean y of minus 2. So this is the equation of a parabola. So this will be the parabola with center will be 0 comma 2, this point will be 0 comma minus 2. Okay, go to the next one. If there is any doubt, any clarification, you need must comment in the comment box. Go to the next one. Distinguish between the amplitude resonance and the velocity resonance of forced harmonic oscillation. Okay, so amplitude resonance means the potential energy of the system reaches maximum. In this amplitude resonance, potential will be maximum, whereas velocity resonance kinetic energy is maximum. In amplitude resonance, resonant frequency is less than the natural underdamped frequency, and resonant frequency is the equal for the natural undamped frequency. Okay, so this is the lower and this is the equal. In amplitude resonance, displacement becomes maximum. In velocity amplitude of velocity becomes maximum. Here the displacement maximum, here the velocity maximum. We can see these two graphs. For the B is the damping factor. If damping factor increasing, this resonant frequency will be decreases, but here the resonant frequency will be the equal to the natural undamped frequency, right? Go to the next question. What is wavefront? Wavefront is nothing but the locus of the point whose same phase. That means the point which have the same phase within any wave is called the wavefront, and perpendicular to the wavefront is known as the ray. And you can see here there is three types of wavefront actually here presenting. This is planar wavefront, where this ray is perpendicular to this plane. This is the cylindrical. When the source is a rod, then this wavefront will be cylindrical, and there will be spherical. When it's point source, this will be the spherical. This will be for the point source, this is for the point source, this is for the line source, and this is for the infinite source. This is for infinite source, that means source at a infinite distance. Then this type of planar wavefront formed, cylindrical wavefront formed, and spherical wavefront formed, right? Go to the next one. What are the condition of two sources become coherent? So for coherency you need to, the phase difference between the source must be constant with the time. If there is a phase difference, slight phase difference, this must be constant and this is very small. The frequency of wave of two source must be equal and the amplitude of the wave of two source all must be equal or nearly equal. Go to the next one. Why the fringes obtained in Fresnel's biprism experiment appear to be straight line? Because the distance between these virtual sources are fixed, that's why these are the straight line formation of the fringe will be actually happening. You can read this content. Okay, next one. Explain the changes you will observe the grating spectra as we pass one order to another if the radiation is not strictly monochromatic. If this will be the monochromatic, due to diffraction pattern will be first order and then will be reduces for second order, third order, etc. etc. But if it is not strictly monochromatic, then the order of diffraction pattern will be destroyed and this will be the mismatch each other. Okay, so this will be the well defined first order, second order, third order, and this will be decay continuously with the order will be increases, but here this will be the mismatch. Next one. What are the missing order in the double slit diffraction pattern? In case of the double slit diffraction pattern, you can see there will be two pattern actually obtain, interference pattern due to double slit and diffraction pattern due to open space, right? And these two are superimposed. When the minimum of the diffraction pattern and the maximum of the interference will be superimposed, resultant will be the minimum. So at this point, this maximum intensity of interference is vanishes. This is the missing order. That means this order of maximum of the interference will be vanishes. So this is the condition for maximum of interference pattern. This is the condition for minimum of diffraction pattern. So these two are superimposed. That was this two are satisfied simultaneously. So if you divided these two ratio, you will be get a plus b by a equal to p by m. This is the condition of the missing order. I think clear. Next one. That's mean you remember this diagram. There is two slits like that. So due to this slit there will be interference pattern and due to this slit there will be diffraction pattern. That means actually this pattern will be like that. If this is diffraction pattern will be reduces like that, and within that there is a interference pattern actually obtained within this region. There is a interference within this diffraction pattern. So at that region, in that region, if there is a maximum of interference superimposed with the minimum of the diffraction, these are the superimposed and finally get the resultant 0. Okay, next one. A particle is executing one dimensional simple harmonic motion. Find out total energy at instant, plot is kinetic energy and potential energy as a function of position. So the potential energy is nothing but f dot dx, and you know f equal to minus kx, so you will be get potential energy half kx square, and you know k is nothing but omega naught square m. So this is the potential energy. Similarly the kinetic energy will be like that, and you know the velocity will be s square minus x square. So finally total energy will be like that. This is the constant. So total energy is constant, kinetic energy varies like that, and potential energy like that. So at this mean position potential energy is minimum, maximum energy, kinetic energy is maximum, whereas at the amplitude at the end point this potential energy is minimum, kinetic energy is maximum. Okay, you remember this oscillation, I think you remember this pendulum. This is the x equals to 0 and this is the x equals to a, and this is the x equals to minus a, right? Next one. So that motion represented by this is a simple harmonic motion. So this can be represented theta equal to a cos theta, this is 4 sin theta, so tan theta equal to 4 by 3, theta equal to 4. So this is a simple harmonic motion. What is the amplitude of the oscillation? So amplitude is a is nothing but the 5. So amplitude of the oscillation will be the 5. Next one. Two force act on the particle moving in one dimension, restoring force proportional to instantaneous position and damping force proportional to instantaneous velocity. Construct the differential equation of the motion of particle. Solve the critical damped case. So the restoring force is nothing but minus kx, that is the proportional to instantaneous displacement, and damping force proportional to the velocity dx dt. So the difference, so the equation of motion will be nothing but force equal to like that. So just force equal mass into acceleration, and this can be written in rearranging them. Will we get this? This is the differential equation of this particle, where the 2b equal to rm by m. This m is suffix, and this is the mass. Omega naught equals to k by m. So the critical solution, that is b square equal to omega naught square. So if you take this equal to x equal to apt, so derivative and double derivative, after that just putting this in equation 1, that is in this equation, if you put this, substitute this, you will be get the value of p, and these two p are equal. So the roots, since the roots are real and equal, so the solution will be like that. Now put this condition, that is at t equal to 0, x equal to a 0, and dx dt equals to 0. You can easily find out at equals to a0 omega naught 0, and a1 equals to this. Just solving these two, and finally you got this solution. Okay, so do yourself, just watch this concept, and after that if there is any problem you must comment in the comment box. Go to the next one. Derive an expression for the average power supplied force oscillation by the external driving force. That this is the external driving force, you need to find out the average power supply. So this, the driving force giving this differential equation, whose solution will be like that. We write this as a real function. Re means real of this, because this is the cos function, so this is the real part. After that you will be get this instantaneous power will be like that. If you take the average of this instantaneous power, you can finally find out this is the average power. Okay, so I request all of you do this calculation yourself and with the help of this content. Next one. Find the quality factor of oscillator in terms of the resonance of absorption bandwidth. This is the average power we just obtained in the previous question. This is the average power. Put this average power where A equals to given here. You can see here this is the A. So put this value of F. You will finally you get this equation, and P will be maximum when this is the minimum, and this minimum will be 0 because this is whole square. So omega equals to omega naught is the condition where the P will be the maximum. So and the maximum power will be nothing but, if you put this with 0, this is this by that will be the maximum power. So finally you get the power expression will be like that. At this this power will be half at this maximum value, at this omega value equals to this and that. So their difference will be like that, and this is the quality factor, that is resonant frequency by this bandwidth. Okay, next one. Two simple harmonic motion of particle perpendicular direction. What is the resultant at theta equal to 0 and theta equal to 90? So x equal to this, so x by a equal to sin omega t, and y equal to this, so y by b equal to this. Just put this formula, that sin a plus b sin a sin b plus cos a cos b, and put this value of sin omega t x by a and cos omega t root under 1 minus sin square omega t. So this is x square by a square. Just rearranging them, you get finally obtain this equation, and put this value theta equal to 0, you will be get this straight line, and put theta equal to 90, you will be get this is the equation of ellipse. Okay, so I think clear, this is the straight line and this is the ellipse. Now the arrow symbol, how we can write here, you can see when theta when t equals to 0, you can see here when t equal to 0, x equal to 0, b equals to theta sin theta. So increasing time, x increases and y decreases, x increases and y decreases, that's why it's along that direction. Next one. Define the term phase velocity and group velocity, establish relation. Phase velocity is nothing but the velocity of the individual wave, and group velocity is nothing but this is the phase velocity. You can write here, that is the phase velocity. Sorry, this is the phase velocity. Okay, this is the phase velocity, which can be written in this formula, that is phase velocity is like that, omega by k, and group velocity as a total the velocity of this amplitude, this is the d omega by dk. Now their relation you can find out, you know, omega equals to k vp, just to taking this vp equals to omega by k. So if you take derivative in both sides, d omega dk, and this is d vp and this one, so this using, so this can be substituted in terms of lambda, and lambda equal to 2 pi by k. So d lambda by dk you can find out 2 pi lambda square by 4 pi square, and putting this value you can obtain this expression. Okay, so this calculation do yourself. This is the reference for your help. Next one. so that the velocity transverse wave along a straight string of mass per unit length is m is given by like that. So velocity of transverse wave or straight string, from this figure you can see here, this is the straight string and we take the tangent at that point, this is p point and this is q point. So that point is angle is theta, and with this angle will be reduced to theta minus delta theta. So this t is component is horizontally t cos theta, along that direction t cos theta. Horizontally you can write here along that this t cos theta, along that this is t sin theta. Similarly for q point, this is t cos theta minus and this is sin delta minus. So delta theta is very small, so t cos theta nearly equal to that, and that's why these two are cancel out to each other, this along that direction. So this will t and that. So finally we got this resultant force at that region. You can see here along that region, that is t cos theta minus delta theta, along that direction, that is t sin theta minus delta theta. Okay, so along the horizontal this will be the 0, horizontal component is 0, horizontal component are cancel out, and the vertical component will be resultant will be like that. So just formulated this one, this is f equals to like that. So finally we got f equals to delta sin theta, because delta sin theta is nothing but these two are cancel out. So t cos theta delta theta will be like that, these two are cancel out, these two are cancel out, you will be get this one. So as theta is very small, tan theta is equal to sin theta, and this is nothing but dy d theta. So sin theta can be written as dy dx. So this can be written in this form delta. So f equal to like that. Now the element pq is the mass will be m delta x. This is not del x, this is delta x, m delta x. Okay, this is the mass. M is the mass per unit length, m is the mass per unit length, m is the mass per unit length. Okay, so this is the mass, and if you just taking this force equal to mass into acceleration, this is the acceleration. Hence you can comparing this, you can easily write down this equation, and this is nothing but the not x square, this is the v square. Okay, this is the v square. Okay, so this will be the velocity root over t by m. Okay, I think clear. If there is any doubt, you must comment in the comment box. Next one, what do you mean understand by coherence time of a source? Coherence time means the average time for which the electric field exhibits sinusoidal behavior in coherent time, or in the other term, the light is said to be coherent for this time. That is the physically it means a given point the electric field at a time will be in general exhibit the definite phase relationship between this. That means the time you can see here, that is at any point there is two time difference, that is delta t. If this will be the coherence in this nature of this light, at that point occurrence due to two phenomena, occurrence at that point will be the simultaneously can be detected. This will be the actually coherence time, the time gap. Next one, find the expression for the fringe width in case of the Young's double slit experiment. This is the Young's double slit experiment, you need to find out the fringe width. Simple. So there is a path difference, this is a one ray and this is another ray. So the path difference is nothing but h2 a is the path difference, and this can be calculated simply the geometrical approaches. So this will be nothing but that square plus this square, and this will be nothing but pc square plus s1 square. Just follow up this notation, you can finally find out this one, and this is difference and this is the addition, and this will be the nearly same. These two can be written as nearly to 2d. So this y equals to d delta by d, and you know the for bright fringe this path difference is in lambda. So finally you got this yn equals to this. This is the position where this bright fringe actually obtained, position where the bright fringe actually obtained, positions where bright fringe obtain, and this is the position where the dark fringe obtain, positions where dark fringe obtain. Okay, So if you want to find out the fringe width, nothing but this difference between two successive position. So for bright fringe, this is for bright, and this is for dark. Just put this value y as a y plus n plus 1, and this is n, will be get lambda d by d, and this is n plus 1. So these two are gives you the both in. This is the fringe width, beta equals to d lambda by d. Okay, go to the next one. In young double slit experiment with monochromatic light, fringe are obtained at a screen displaced at position D from the slit. The screen is moved towards the slit. The change of fringe will be like that. If the distance of the slit will be like that, calculate the wavelength of light. Right. So you know the previous solution, fringe will be d lambda by d. Lambda is wavelength. D is the distance from distance of screen from the source, and d is the source length. You remember this picture, I think you remember this picture. That was the this is two slits, and this one actually capital D, and this one is this small d, and d is lambda is the wavelength. Okay, now this d changes as d prime with this region, and beta change will be like that. So put this value of these two things and rearranging them, you will be get lambda equals to like that. Putting this value of d and d capital D small d d prime, finally you get this wavelength will be 600 nanometer. Okay, follow up this calculation. Next one, derive an expression for the wavelength of monochromatic light source using Newton's ring experiment in terms of diameter and curvature. Okay, in case of Newton's ring experiment, this light comes from this one is reflected from this upper side, and in the lower side, in this region there is will the air. In that region there is a air. Okay, so for this path, that is q, this point is q s1 r1, and n, this point is n s2 r2. These two are coming within this path difference. So this will be the additional path difference due to reflection, you know. So the constructive interference, this will be the even multiple. So if you take in this one, this will be the odd multiple, and the for distortion, this is the odd multiple, but in case of this will be the even multiple due to this additional lambda by 2. From this figure you can see here, this r square is nothing but r minus d whole square and rm square. From where you can get that is the rm square equal to like that. For the mth bright ring, the rm square equals to like this. For the wide ring, you know this bright ring will be like that, using like this formula. And for this is the but dark fringe, and corresponding dark will be like. So this is the diameter for wide ring, and this is the diameter for the dark ring. In case of the Newton experiment, use the AR n equals to 1. If you put this n equals to 1, you can get the bright ring diameter, and this is the dark ring diameter. Okay, okay, so these are the, so for from if you consider these dm and dm plus in the respective diameter of the mth and the m plus 1th ring, in case of dark and bright in both, you finally get this the value of lambda. Okay, next one. In Newton's ring experiment, the diameter of the 4th and the 12th ring is this and that. So this is R4 D4, and the 12 equals to like that. And previously you obtained this from formula, this lambda. So the diameter of 20th dark fringe will be like that, and putting this value of uh, this m prime, we already obtained the m plus p equals to 12, and m is 4, that is p equals to 12. So this is the expression of lambda. So put this value of lambda here, and this is the r, and just using this r cancel out, and these two are just 4 into 8, 432, this is 8 and 20, and put this value and just calculation, you will easily find out this value 0.9 centimeter. Okay, if there is any problem in this calculation, you must comment in the comment box. Next one, what do you mean by fringe of equal inclination? Equal inclination means when these are inclined equally at that inclination, this angle is inclination, then this form a single shape. Okay, so this is actually equal inclination, and you just read these things, you can easily find out the solution. Next one, what is the zone plate, and derive the expression for focal length. Zone plate actually nothing but if you take a plate and consecutively we take the dark and open, dark and open, or you can say transparent, dark and transparent, and such that this difference between these two path, this path and this path length will be lambda, lambda by 2. Okay, so s m1 plus m1o minus so must be lambda by 2, s m1 and so on. Clear? Similarly, this 2 into lambda by 2, the for mth, this is m into lambda by 2. If you take this sp equals to u, this sp equals to, and this is v, you can easily write down this smn equals to 1 plus this, and just I think you can do this calculation easily. For problem, any problem, you must comment in the comment box. So finally you got this focal length is, which is depend on m. This is the important parameter we obtain. Okay, next one. A beam of light is incident normally of diffracting angle of with this is the width of diffracting angle. It is found that the 30 degree of nth order diffraction maxima for the wavelength, sorry, superimpose the n plus 1 diffraction maxima of like that, so that the many lines per grating have. Okay, so here lambda 1 equals to 500, lambda 2 equal to 400, theta 1 theta 2 both are the 30 degree. As the lines are superimposed of mth and m plus 1th order, so we can write this is the mth order, m plus 1th order, sorry, this is m plus 1, m plus 1th order of lambda 2. So just you can write down, that is, if you take the ratio, you can take this ratio, sorry, these two are equal, so this must be two equal to each other. So m plus 1 by m1 equals to lambda 1 by lambda 2, and lambda 1 is 500, lambda 2 is equal to 400, so this 5 by 4, so 5m, and then so from here you can order this as a 4. So the first, how many lines per after grading. Okay, find out what the first order spectra. So you got the order m. So from 1, equation 1, d sine theta 30 degree and 4 into m lambda 1 is 500 nanometer, so this is for nanometer, so you will be get this will be the meter, that is the centimeter. So number of lines per centimeter is 1 by d, so this will be the number of lines per centimeter. Clear? Here the resolving power is nothing but lambda mean by d lambda. So lambda mean means the average of these two, and d lambda is the minimum separation, which is, you can see, this is lambda mean, lambda separation d lambda, and this is the lambda mean, this is 0.2. Clear? So 580.1, like that. So finally we got this example. So number of lines per grating or 2 centimeter will be like that. Okay, so read this solution. I think you can understand this thing. Just watch this solution, you can easily understand. Just do the yourself. Okay, so this is all about me. This is my contact details. You can connect with me this telegram channel. I request all of you to connect with me with this telegram channel, such that you can get the notification of the video, upcoming video, etc, etc, and you can also download the pdf copy of this lecture. You can also download from this pdf copy from this telegram channel, and these are my the online platform or the social media. You can connect with me with this social media also. This is my youtube channel details. Go to this channel, you will get different physics related video like this. You will learn something from this video. Share this video to your friends so that he or she also get benefit from this video. Subscribe this channel if you new in this channel. Those already subscribed, thanks for subscription. Press the bell icon to get the notification of upcoming video. And if you wants to prepare government job preparation, there is another channel of mine. You can get the link in the description box, right? So that's it for today. Thanks for listening. We'll meet in the next video as soon as possible. Thank you.